Gutom lang ako. Gutom lang ako. Everyday alarm clock. Always. Walang paltos. Siya ang unang kakain talaga. Hindi naman fair eh. I took the liberty to show you gaano siya kakulit. Sa umaga. Ano kaya pwede natin gawin today? No? 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 Kainin mo na ako. Sobrang kinukulit niya ako. One of these days, gagawa ko ng how to groom your cat. Well, pwede ko pakita sa inyo yung collection ko ng pusa. So, this is Neku Atsume. And that's like my little cat, Smokey. Basically, that's the whole game. I've also been addicted to playing this game. I'm such a late bloomer. May I help you? Well, I think I've never mentioned about Nike yet, right? Have I? Nike is 3 months old. She was born on May 1st, 2017. And this baby girl has, I think, a brother or a sister. So it's just the two of them in the litter. And her mom is like really beautiful, all gray with stripes. And her dad's like matte black. They're both huge, so I think she's gonna be a really big cat in probably a year. Oh, and I came from a reunion last Saturday. It was interesting. It was pretty chill. I got to catch up with a couple of good classmates. I like seeing them grow up. It gives me this sort of nostalgic feeling that, oh wow, it's like you're my other family, but you know, we rarely talk. Like we got along before because we studied the same things. But honestly, like how do you pick up from where you left off? Like, oh yeah, should we go study now? Well, it was funny because we all went out to Tipsy Pig. I think more than half of us don't drink anymore. Okay, that was a bit of a commercial break because the camera died down. Overheat. I think we were talking about the reunion. It's a weird kind of feeling that you are excited to get back and you want to talk to them, but then at the same time you don't know where to start. Somehow I'm not a big fan of small talk. I'm not a big fan of the how are yous, and you know, I just want to talk about something with sense, like ideas, like what's something fun that you do nowadays. But people are very formal, and then I guess you can feel that kind of ball in your chest that you're kind of, I don't know, the stress, like you're scared to actually open up to these people. Like, are they still the same? It's just very strange. When you're in your reunion, all your fears back in high school, sometimes it comes back. I can't help the feeling that some people just put a wall so I can't see through them. I don't know. I like, what's the point of that? Like, I would be happy for you no matter what. But I don't know, that's, people think differently anyways. I ended up just catching up with like a couple of friends that were there. We would always talk about the things that happened, to recap memories that, oh, that was like, yeah, the last time we saw each other. And then one was, well, one of my friends has a kid, so we ended up talking about how big she is, like how much she has changed. But no, kids are kids. I didn't really want to talk about myself. Maybe that's why there was this awkward ball. They wanted to ask how everyone's doing without having to put the attention on them. And then a lot of people actually, a lot of my batchmates brought their girlfriends with them. Like, oh my god, everyone's really growing up. Like, you know, no matter how separated our lives are, everyone's welcome when they bring someone with them, right? She's getting really sleepy, one see. She woke up. Anywho, maybe it's like people are changing, right? You feel like you're going through this thing where you feel like you're gonna be left behind, like none of you guys are on the same path, and you know, honestly, none of us are. Like, I'm very average. Like, I would used to think that as a high school, teenage, angsty girl, think that I know it all. But honestly, when I got to college, I'm like, I know nothing. Like, frickin' Jon Snow, nothing. Growing up makes you realize that there's just so much that's out of your control. Not unlike in high school when everything is just so systemized that if you get accustomed to that kind of setup, you're gonna be trapped because there's not much growth there. You are trying to fit in. In college, you're trying to stand out. You're trying to find your identity, but at the same time, you don't want to be so different that you feel like you don't belong. So it's like the paradox of life, right? Like, sometimes you feel like you need to belong, that's how to feel complete. At the same time, you feel like that's an empty path because you don't want to be the same. Like, paradoxes about life, they're amazing, they're funny, they're ironic, and sometimes it's downright confusing. Like, it can leave a lot of questions in your head and make you question existence like an emo kid back in the 90s. So yeah, let's end this with that note. What are the things that changed that make you feel like you're welcomed or unwelcomed when you're in a reunion, right? You know, I kind of miss that. Some people didn't get to go, and also some people I didn't get to talk to as much because of the time restraint, and you know, it wasn't really the setting to catch up. Reunions, they're very strange. Come on, say goodbye. Say goodbye with me. Alright. Nike in the house. Mwah.